Good evening. This is Arax, and tonight I'm going to be playing a solo map drawing game called Delve. It was written by Anna Blackwell. You can find the link to the game in the description here. And after the stream, I'll include the music played. For the most part, the playlist includes OC and the Jupiter. I don't think we'll get past their 2 albums included, but if we do, they'll be added after the stream. So, what is Delve? Delve is a map drawing game. Woo! I'm excited. I've only ever been able to draw with my mouse, and now I've got a pen, and a D might look like a P, but that's fine, because we're going to be drawing rooms and all sorts of manner of cool things. Let me just get right onto the correct layer here. So Delve uses a deck of cards and D4s and D2s, or coin flipping, to determine things, but as encouraged by the creator, you can kind of just go with what you want. You can add things as you see fit. I was inspired by Krug Smash to pick up the game, and with his creativity, I've made a couple of random charts on some paper here. One thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be rolling 2 10-sided die. I'll be referring to them as 2d10 if I do so, to determine colors of things. Because I'm mostly just going to be using this pen. Just want to chill, draw stuff, and have fun. Other than that, I'll be rolling a bit for some other things. I just did a little bit of work today to make some tables, but not a ton. Mostly just for the remnants and natural formations that can be found in the game. So, let's just start with the introduction. Delve is a map drawing game about building a dwarven hold and exploring a vast world beneath the ground. You are the overseer of one such hold. Your goal? To find the Void Crystal, a mysterious gemstone that the Underking has tasked you with retrieving. If you manage to find it, your hold will be granted riches beyond compare, and tales of your exploits will be told across the realm. As a map drawing game, the focus in Delve is on the creation of your hold and chronicling the story of its success or destruction. Each turn, you'll use a standard deck of cards to randomly determine what you find as you dig for the Void Crystal. You'll come across gas-filled caverns, lava lakes, ancient ruins, nightmarish horrors, and much, much more. Once you find what you've discovered, you'll draw it on your map. Delve is intended to be a relaxing experience, and you're the arbiter of its rules. You can draw in your hold however you like. If anything in this book makes you uncomfortable or doesn't fit your vision, like using grid paper, I'll be using paint.net to draw stuff. Don't be afraid to change it up. Further expansions will expand upon certain game mechanics such as hold management, happiness farming, etc. I'm getting used to this microphone. It's a Astro headset, which I learned how to use today. I've had it for like 2 years, and it turns out you just need to change the audio output channels. But I think it'll be better because the microphone I've been using in the past had, what's the right word for it? Some alright gain, alright input, but I'd have to hunch over and be making out with the microphone. So now I'm using a regular headset, and I can hear that little pop back coming back at me. Anyways, these future expansions will expand upon certain game mechanics such as hold management, happiness farming, etc. But for this core one, just enjoy the simplicity and let your creativity run wild. Don't worry, we will. After you've finished a game of Delve, I find that you hold you have at the end. I find that the hold you have at the end makes for an excellent pre-prepared dungeon for any fantasy RPG. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This is especially true for ruined holds, so don't go tossing them in the bin. You'll notice a couple of references to the games Rise and Umbra, which are also created by Anna Blackwell, available on her itch.io. Find it through the link below. And these sister games take the Delve system into the worlds of dungeon building and space colony management. While each is playable on its own, they can be combined to expand the world you make. There are 3 expansions to this. The one that caught my eye, for the most part, was this one called Necromancy. I think that one looks pretty cool, but I want to just start off with the first one. Maybe make some more tables, honestly. I really like this. I think this is my speed. I don't have to be reading text like in Dwarf Fortress. As much as I love that game, it is a game that demands your constant attention and input. Alright. So let's just start the game. I've got all my tools prepared. A pencil, paper, a notepad on the side. I don't think that needs to be shown here, but if it's fun, I don't know. Some tokens, a deck of cards, and that's it. That's all you need. So to start your hold, draw a stairwell at the center of the top row of your grid paper, and this is the entrance to your hold. Just make sure everything's coming crystal out here. That sounds good. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. So you're supposed to do this with 1-inch grid paper, and I do have the ruler here at the top of paint.net, but I'm just mostly gonna wing it because I think I'm good. I think I can get it figured and done. So let's start with our stairwell. Very nice. We'll be coming into the dungeon here. Not a dungeon, it's a hold. But I probably will treat it like one. That's just how I roll. Okay. This is the entrance to your hold. Create a section on your notepad for resources and trade goods. Create a section in your notepad to track your units, and note that you have 5 soldiers at the entrance, which we can draw. The entrance, that is. Just make a nice little circle here. Not circle, a rectangle. Some nice curves. Cool. Remove the jokers from your deck, which has been done. They will be added later after reaching depth 5, and then shuffle the cards thoroughly. Okay. One thing I want to do for starting is determining the primary colors of the dwarves of this hold. See, they have a banner under which they rally. So let's roll 2d10 and determine what color they are. Alright, I got an 8 for the primary, which is a dark blue, and a 6, which is dark green. I'm deciding whether I care about having a proper palette. You know what? I think I do. I think having a proper palette matters. I'm just going to create it here at the top. Selecting a nice green. I'll try to mix things up because I think that's a bit fun, but alright. So there we go, we got a blue. Gotta get a blue. That's our green there as our secondary. Great. Okay. And this is the game, you just draw stuff out. Okay. I was supposed to put this bad boy on the rooms and details, but that's alright. Let's Start drawing out the entrance. How should the entrance look? You know what? I'm gonna pretend that this stairwell comes like down here, and there's a door here, so let's start with our door. Nice. And we'll have a little barricade thing. Alright, looking good, looking good. Got a little bit thicker for the middle. Try that one more time. And then, what are they called? The planks of wood that make up the individual door pieces. Add those here. Ooh. Maybe I want to zoom in. I have a bit more roll grits. That's better. I always like to look at these and think of the splinters. I don't know why. I just enjoy the feeling of running myself against a rough-grained piece of wood. Cool. And one line. And, yeah, I said that this place, like, rallies under a banner. So, let's see. Banner, 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 banner. What kind of banner? You know what? In my head, it's been, ones that would, like, hang from the ceiling. But I'm feeling for the main entrance, they can be here on the ground. They can, like, be standing, you know? And let's just copy it. Alright. This guy over. Yeah. Because there's a lot to draw in this game, so trying to move a bit efficiently. Oop, that's a bit too much. Still too much. Okay. I see. I see how it is. Change to the magic wand. Ow. Okay, I know what's going on. Alright. And fill these up. What kind of, symbol? You know what? I'm feeling like a little green dragon. I think that would be pretty cool. Switch back to the background. Grab this green. And return back. And we're gonna brush in little dragon. Even though I got lazy and copied the banner itself, I wanna draw this dragon individually. Oh, switch the colors. There we go. There we go. Alright. I don't know, is it the Welsh one that I'm thinking of? Huge fan of that one. Kinda reminds me of the one from the Atari game Adventure. Yeah. Sure, that's good. And draw the other dragon here. With its wing. Okay. Alright, let's fill in these these, what are they called? Banner pieces? Yeah. Ooh. You SOB, you better go onto the right tool or else I'm gonna be screaming at the top of my lungs. Alright. Make some little pitchforks, I think that'd look cool. Yeah. And then from the top here, I'm like imagining not a chandelier, but like a bunch of pieces of ribbon being hung. Maybe off a chain? Yeah. Cool. And there's like a circle here. Let's see. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I want to go back down to the number 2 size. And then just like some ribbon pieces. Oh, too close. A bit further out. And they have like spokes because it's a wheel. Yeah. Nice. Maybe like on festivals and stuff it gets all decorated up with further streamers. Yeah. Alright, secondary. And let's fill these. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, too many. Just having fun filling things in. And fill this up. Yeah. Alright. The second thing the game asks us to do, aside from creating the entrance, is to add in 5 soldiers. So I'm gonna put entrance here at level 1. We got 5 units. Alright. Give myself a little bit of room to draw them. They're supposed to be dwarves, so let's draw some dwarves. Over onto... Oop! God! Over onto the, Units tab. I don't know why. Having a time trying to select that. There we go. Okay. Do I want to do any kind of generation with these soldiers? No, I'm good. I'll keep that natural for now. Yeah. Okay. Let's just draw a template guy, because I'm gonna copy default one for any units that I make. Open up the brush, and let's draw a dwarf. Give him a little portly belly. That'd be cute. Portly belly. Some little dwarf feet. There's one dwarf foot. Doing a little hop. Give him a arm. The most effective weapon in combat is the spear, of course, because it gives you range. I could give these guys halberds, which I think is a far superior weapon, and you know what? Let's do it. Let's give him a nice halberd. Combination of an axe and a polearm. Yeah. And, what kind of shield? You know what? I'm feeling just a round shield. Little circle. Little circle. Some dots on the side. And then, of course, their beards. Bushy faces. Do they need a helmet? Nah, they'll be fine. Almost good. There we go. Perfect. Little face. And a note. And we'll give them a little scowl, because these are soldiers. Ready to do battle. Yeah. I was gonna give him overalls, but I realized that might make him look a little bit too much like Mario. What can we do for you? How can we do this? Maybe like a kilt? Would that be cool? I think that'd be pretty cool. Alright. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And just erase all this for that kilting action. Although I think kilting is a verb. Not entirely sure. Let's see here. Brush it up. Kilt. Yeah, awesome. There we go. And this will come up to the waist. And this is why I don't want to, like, spend time drawing each of these, because I will be here all night. So they can be one of many. Alright. What else do we want to do? How about some... How about just, like, a single strap across the chest? I think that'd be pretty cool, because it's pretty hot. Haha. As you dig deeper into the earth, it is actually hotter. Because of, I think... I'm not actually sure what causes that. Maybe it's the effects of gravity compressing the heat? Or yeah, causing a compression of heat, maybe. Maybe that's how it works. And you know what, this is what I mean. I don't want to worry too much about stuff, so let's just give him a dark green shield, and nope, I liked it better before, and a dark blue kilt, and does this want to be blue as well? Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Got those last two little dots. Last two little dots right there. And... trying to figure out how I want to do these shoes. I guess the shoes can be dark green too. Yeah. Awesome. Great. It's a bit darker green than the other stuff, and I'm gonna fill the rest of this as white so that it can overlay onto. Oh my goodness, it just doesn't want to do it. Just these little pixels, that's all you gotta do. Right there. Alright. Now if we select this bad boy, all of this bad boy, all of them, give me all of them. Should be fine. You know, I should be fine with just this, if I'm honest. Copy. And then I know that the way the layers work, I can't just have them all overlaid. They have to be somewhat to the side. Yeah. This is why I wanted to do it the other way. Alright. So let's select. Yeah, we're in the lasso, okay. Lasso you up, laddie. Nope, not like that. Bit more. No one will ever. Oh, there we go. We've removed a bit of your clothing, but that's fine. Get a nice selection. Sure, all of you is grabbed. Okay. And hopefully that shouldn't worry me too much when I start placing you down. One here. One right here. Yeah, that's good. One right here. And if there becomes an issue with size, then we'll be fine. We'll just, I don't know, expand you. Yeah, you know what? I'll select all of you. People are trying to get home outside. I'm pretty sure this microphone isn't picking it up, but I am. Yes. There we go. Select. Select. What is not being selected here? Of course, the blue. Alright. And your face. And your axe. Honestly, you kind of want all your combatants to be fighting as one unit, so I don't think I'll have to worry too much about the overlapping issue. Just delete these guys. I don't know why it moved all the way over there, but it did. Delete them. Oh, it's because I pressed the end key. Okay. Alright. So let's put you right here. Put you right here. Put you right over here. You can go on top of them. And your fearless leader right in front of all of you. As a leader should be. Kind of messed up if they were behind him. Alright. So units are done. Create a section. You have 5 soldiers. They are there. And I think we start playing the game properly now. At least as far as our own selection, like what we're gonna do from here. So, Delve takes place over a series of turns. Each turn you will choose a new adjacent grid on your map to explore and discover what lies within. You will also get to build new areas of your hold, which will help increase your chances of finding the elusive Void Crystal. Alright. So first thing we do is we choose explore by drawing a card to determine. Okay. So first we choose whether to go up, down, left, or right, or yeah, up, down, left, or right, depending on our location. And then we choose a card from the top of the deck. We draw a 6 of clubs. I'm gonna go right. So what is 6? We found a crystal cave, which is actually quite valuable. If I remember right. Scrolly down to the page in the book. Alright. Yes, it's a crystal cavern, which takes up 1d2 spaces in size. At the start of each turn, Draw a card before exploring. You gain resources equal to its value plus the cavern's depth. If a ace is drawn, the cavern is destroyed. The grid space cannot be built in, but it can be passed. So I chose the right direction. The way I want to do this is just have a little notch for a hallway. And let's get the pointer here up to size. Was I at 10? I was not at 10. Was I at 8? Yes, I was at 8. Okay. Alright. Draw a little archway. And now our second space location, which is a crystal cave. And I will roll for the colors of the crystals in just a moment. Alright. Not about the same size? No. And it's also not on the right level. Rooms. This I do want to have correct. Because there's a lot of little things that can happen to this map. So it's best to have everything on the correct layer. Alright. About that large. And yeah, the other reason you want to start at the bottom is because, or at the top, is because the nasties start to appear once you go beneath the first layer. Hello. How did you get there? I don't know, but it's time to enter the void. Goodbye. Alright, let's roll for the colors of these crystals. Their primary and their secondary will be light green and yellow. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, room detail. This is a crystal cave. We can't build in here, and I wouldn't want to do it either way. We're going to our brush. And sometimes Paint.net just doesn't have the same understanding that I do with it. It's like, oh yeah, you can click on the color palette, but I won't let you switch the tool. Give me 1 second. I'm going to drink some more water. Okay. Let's see here. So this is a crystal cave. Crystal cavern. Draw some pieces. Jutting out. Yeah. Nice and cool. Oh. Crystals. What crystals are yellow and green? I'm thinking like quartz. Can't think of any green one. I suppose those would be emerald. Do emerald grow as crystals? I know crystalline structures are just minerals. Yeah. Open all this up. But anything can become a crystal. Like salt crystals. Just sodium with some chlorine atoms attached. Don't worry. Let's see. So, how many more do we need? This is about wood. I think right about here. Draw some lines in just to get that essence of refraction off the crystals. Yeah. Lower the brush a bit here. And do it like neato. Neato, neato, neato. These are yellow and green. I think I'll just alternate the colors between them. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Oh, I missed a spot for one, but you know what? That's fine. That is okay. Crystal cave. Awesome. There's this one song by Panda Eyes called Crystal Cave. I really like that one. Very hype. And fill these in. Some yellow. Oh, Lord. Oh, I know why. You know what? Let's just brush it in. Having a bit of white in there is honestly pretty okay. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, that's good. That's alright. Maybe we can even add some green to these. Kinda wish I did the color now, but wishes can't undo the past. Alright. Gonna get a bit more in for some detail drawing. And there we go. Gonna add some light green to these. Maybe the light green ones are more prominent at the top. That'd be cool. So light green. That's a bit turquoise. I want green. Green. Move it down. Move it down a little bit. Even though it's light green, I'm still seeing it a bit dark, you know? What an interesting color that'd be. Green crystals. There has to be a green crystal that I'm forgetting, but I'm not sure. Alright. One here. Yeah, maybe the way that the light is being refracted off from the people at the bottom, creating more yellow. And then because it's darker at the top, it'll be green. Okay. Oh, too much. Too much. And I was like, oh yeah, this will be easy. I'll just fill this in. But nah, that's not how it works out. Gotta work with what you got. I could have just like easily copied it, but I kind of don't. I want to use this also as an exercise to help me get better at remembering to switch layers. So that's very important when you're drawing. You draw something on the wrong layer, that's perhaps half an hour of work. Save. It all just has to go. Did this thing pause just now? Yes, it did. Come on, we've only been listening to music for 50 minutes. I've listened to music for longer periods of time. We're on album 2, Osi and the Jupiter, Nordlige Runaskog. As I mentioned, I'll have the songs in the description after the stream. Because maybe we'll dive into the third one on this list. Alright. Sometimes I don't understand YouTube. At all. What a horrifying creature it is. Okay. Drawing. The color green. F, what is going on? Thank you. Oh god, it's Cortana. That's what's going on. Do not open. Do not open right now and waste my CPU power. Close. No, close. Whoa. Get out of here, Cortana. Okay. There's a button that opens her up. I don't know what it is, but apparently I press it enough that it happens frequently. Alright. So this is our crystalline cavern. What else do we do on our turns? We choose, consult the room, or no, that's not how it works. Trade any of your resources, build or recruit units. Alright, we can't do any of that. And I'm gonna make sure to do things correctly, so I think the first thing that we do is, what do? We draw an extra card for these crystals, and we'll gain trade resources. It uses a little diamond, but I haven't memorized that yet. Resources, trade goods. So we'll gain trade goods equal to the value. So, as the dwarves continue, they begin to mine the crystals, and they get 2 trade resources. Neat. Also used a resource card, but it was just the the 2 of diamonds. And now we choose a direction to build in. Let's build to the left now. Let's build to the left. Open this up. Alright. In our left room, yeah, the pen doesn't like switching to the, between the layers, but I'm remembering. In the left room, we find 7 trade goods. Cool. I wonder what the difference the creator intended between resources and trade goods are. Because resources are used to build rooms and traps. Trade goods are used to By units. Okay. Alright. So we got 7 plus 1 going to 31 trade goods. And I think we should start by building a room. What's a good room? What is a good room to start with? Let's see. Checking out the rooms. We have barracks for recruiting, forges for building traps. The inn draws adventurers. Okay. Okay, buffing rooms. So many choices. A defensive fortune counts as a passable trap. Oh, you get to choose which kind. I see. Kitchen. Units in a room connected to the kitchen get a bonus to their strength. I think I'd want to actually build down. Maybe we'll do that next turn. A hospital, a troop of your choice, while defeated on the same row as a hospital, is recovered to full strength. You know what? Let's start with a barracks. Yeah, let's start with a barracks. Oh man, I don't know what I'm going off of. All right. Let's see what kind of tables we've got here. I've just got the description for this. So this barracks will be gilded. Cool. It'll have all sorts of filigree and such. And that will take 8 resources. We'll go down to 12 and build a barracks, which I have to draw. Okay. Room detail. Alright. Let's see. A gilded barracks. That's a interesting use of resources. I think they'll have like a dwarf here. And that'll have gemstones coming out its eyes on like a training pole. And they'll have a very neat beard. How do I do braids? Maybe I'll do braids on the side. Yeah. Cool. I did it better on the first side, but you know what? That's okay. Not a smile. This guy's gonna be beaten up a lot. He's got a face of pain. Face of pain. Face of pain. And we said gems for eyes? Yeah. Big old gem eyes. Get a little bit closer in for the detail. And, got a dark green here. It's hard to click and drag this, so I gotta select it a little bit differently. Alright. Fill. Emeralds. I think I remembered why I wanted to do detail, or not the detail, the color of the room beforehand, but I don't know how I would draw trades, goods, and resources. It would get a little bit tedious drawing gems and stuff. I think that's why Mr. Krugsmash just kind of drew the blank rooms. Okay. Alright. And where can we use blue in this room? Because I'm gonna draw a pillar here. Maybe like the armor stand? Not, yeah, the armor stands would be blue. I like that. I like how that would look. Get rid of that. Back down to 4. And so this is like a training pillar that the dwarves can whack and like totem around or something. Go. Why are you doing this to me? Stop. Stop. Why is it drawing? Why is it drawing? Oh. Why is it drawing? Is it because I've got this thing? Nope, it's just decided it's gonna draw. Okay, I don't know why it was doing that, but we got it figured out. Alright. And there we go. Draw a couple of rungs. There we go. So we want the armor stands to be... Yeah, let's draw some armor stand. Like blue armor? How do we draw armor? Maybe the helmet would help get it settled. There we go. Nice little, like... Perfect. Yeah, that's good. Good dwarven armor. And what else can be added to this room? I want to draw some scratches on here. This is where they're beating it, but they're dwarves, you see. Getting a dark blue for this piece of armor. Yeah, there we go. And I'll roll 1 die to see what this plume should be. 5 is light green. Nope. Yes. Light green. Fill that up. Cute. I want a weapon somewhere. Not sure... Because I've drawn weapon racks in the past, and honestly, they're not very evocative, so what can I draw in place of that? Maybe like a mounted sword? Yeah. And it's implied to be made out of, like, gems. That'd be cool. That would be cool, yeah. Okay. Bump that up. Draw the sword. And... okay. No, it's gonna be made out of gem. We need a dark green. There we go. Oh no, the plume of the feather! Ah! We'll fix that. Okay. Brush it up here. Yeah. All better. All better. Just seeing how long I've been going for because I've lost track of time. Having fun. It's only been an hour. Oh, it started kind of late. Okay. Late, I mean on my end. I thought it started at 5 o'clock, but it took me a minute to set up. No matter. No matter. Let's keep going here. Gem created object. It'd be absolutely useless, of course, in combat, but be inspiring to see a blade forged of so many minerals and stone. And that shall be that. Yes. Alright. Let's what's it called? Build or recruit a unit. Do we do that now? Do we do that now? Trade for resources or goods. Recruit new units. Okay. We'll spend... do we do just one per turn? Recruiting. Aside from building traps and barricades, you may also improve your hold's defenses by recruiting new units. Units are the various types of dwarves that work and defend in your hold. Each new unit has a strength value that determines its health as well as the amount of damage it will deal when in combat. When you recruit new units, they are housed in an appropriate room in your hold. Certain rooms house blah blah blah. Okay. Each room's description will describe what units may be housed within and the maximum number of units it can house. After you finish any building you do on a turn, you may recruit as many units as you are able to and house in it, referring to the table below. Okay. As many as we like. Is there any reason to get something aside from that? Okay. Unit spawn from whichever room during combat moves as one unit. Okay. When you recruit units, make a note of how many and where they are housed. I shall be bold and spend 10 resources to gain 2 soldiers in the barracks. And then, do we move them, when do we move them? I think it's just During combat. I think just during combat we move them. Okay, that's alright. And select our good pally pal here. Hey, welcome in to the barracks. Please begin your training immediately. Actually really like that sword, how it came out. Not so much the other gemide thing. That's a little bit creepy, but you know what? They need a bit of scaring in them. All right. How do I need to figure out how to move these guys without having the white part overlap. Can I do that by doing this? Will this work? Ooh. Hello. No. Okay. Quality. No. Man, I gotta figure out how that works. Whatever, we'll get it working. Maybe I'll just have to make more layers. Actually, let's... my shoe. There we go. And now, that's the end of the round. So let's continue mining from the crystal cave through a 4 of hearts. So that's 5 trade resources. And then I am hoping that our first expedition downwards is fruitful. If not, just a little bit, what's the good word? Safe? I'm hoping things are safe as we go down. So we'll draw a little staircase. And all right. Beneath the entrance to the hold, what do we find? Just start it like that. A 10 of hearts, which is an excellent number of resources. Okay. And in that space, we'll build. You know, maybe I can figure out how to add a bit more color to this later on, but maybe I can also draw on the correct, what's it called? On the correct, on the correct space? On the correct, I don't know what I'm trying to say. On the correct layer. I'll do that. I'll do that right now. There we go. Okay. So, this room is going to become an inn. And an inn requires... Actually, we get 14 resources, don't we? Or 12 resources, because we went downward. So this inn includes... Just checking how many resources it requires to build. It's a buffing room. Yes. Yes, it is. Is it the dorm? No, it's... Units connected to a kitchen. I thought it was... I thought it was the inn itself. Is the inn a different place? The inn is where the adventurers come from. I see, I see. Okay. So we'll spend 8 resources to go down to 16 and create a kitchen. Okay. So in level 2, there is kitchen. And our dwarves at the top will get a strength bonus of 55%. Sure. Or 50%, not 55. Great stew pots prepared in the hold above and lowered on chains, carefully foraged mushrooms from caverns, or just Grunhild making sandwiches. You know what? That's a good point. What are they making in the kitchen? What can I pull from? I didn't make a good table for that. Uh-oh. Well, how about we'll generate a character? We'll generate a character first, and then we'll decide how they keep their location. So, our cook is an adult. Their mood is cheery. They are a pig orc. And their gear is overdone. I'm gonna keep that, so adults, cheery pig orc, overdone gear. Little tab here. Yeah, let's make it an asterisk. That way go. That's good. And I have a game that I made called 7 Characteristics, which is entirely just used for creating characters. I'm gonna pop that open. And give it a second. You're gonna open Adobe, aren't you? There we go. Alright. And I will randomly generate their personality. So, they are cooperative. Their view on justice is compassion. Outwardness. They're secluded. That's giving me an idea of, like, they spend a lot of time in the back, working on one of those constant stew pots. Adobe is crashing. Now is not the time, Adobe. I need you to keep working. Please. Please continue to work. I just want to scroll through what is it? A 7-page PDF. Come now. Thank you. Thank you. As far as their plans, they're methodical. Okay. I'm getting something with the overdone gear. Let's see here. When working with others, they are a leader. They're considered to be scheming. Perhaps their ingredients are not as healthy as it looks, and their artistic vision is destructive. Interesting. All right, destructive. So I'm looking at like a butcher who adds a ton of stuff to their cooking material. I need to step away for a moment. And I will be back in just a second. And I'm back. Now what I want to see is if the cook is an actual character you can recruit, or if they're just in there. Alright, they're just in there. So we can draw this guy in the background. That'll be fun. Give them a primary and a secondary color too. They're not a dwarf. Though this is the fortress, so let's see. I think I'll start with a table here. My goodness. I don't know why the layers keeps on disappearing. Of all things. Or do I want to start with this pot they brew from? Nah, let's start with the table here. Okay. So... well, this is just the kitchen. This isn't like a dining area, so maybe... maybe we'll put like a door here? And this is where they keep all their secret ingredients. All chained up. That's a little bit too much. Too much, I say. Too much. Yeah. Multiple locks. Ain't nobody getting in here. Mm-hmm. So what do we got about our cook? What should their name be? Oh, Boland. I like Boland. Boland, the adult cheery pig orc. A compassionate and cooperative person, though secluded and methodical, they lead often in scheming and destructive plots. Yeah. They have their little brew pots right here. It's not ain't nice. Fire. And on the side, there we go. Maybe put like an eyeball in there. Who knows where that came from? Yes. Alright. That little eyeball effect. I suppose I could add more color to this, but I could be here all night. What else would be good? Some bone? Bones sticking out? Yeah. A delicious meal from Boland. Knows exactly what the people want. Just trying to think about what a good way to draw this guy is. Let's see. 'Cause I'm picturing him right here. Maybe with his, like, arms folded to the side. Yeah. The tall man. He's not a dwarf. Oh, we didn't decide their gender, but you know what? It feels like Bolin's a guy. Got little piggy hooves. And her arms here. Little oinky face. There's a sly smile. Little oinker nose. That feels like a clown nose. Alright. Oink, oink. He's real proud of himself here. Yeah. Some piggy ears. Give him a little earring. I'm feeling an earring. Cheerful man. Little hairs. I'm like, overalls? This guy can have overalls, but nothing else. I mean, he can wear pants too, but nothing else. And body goes here. I guess this hoof do boot. The pigs have hooves? I guess they do. What else are you holding in here? Mr. Cook. What else are you hiding? Got some aromatics? Is that what you got? Be a good aromatic. Oh, how about some clovers? Yeah, here we go. Got a leek here. We need to incorporate the colors somehow into this kitchen. Garlic. Who doesn't like garlic? The Italians love it. I love garlic. Gotta add your garlic to things. I don't know. I think that's pretty nice. Let's roll for some colors on this guy. They have a primary color of orange and a secondary color of dark green. Let me put that dark green. Maybe they got a little, would be a good thing to add here. Like on a little shelf. Maybe it's their cookbooks. Yeah, cookbooks. And then we can incorporate some books written by the fortress itself. Why it keeps going to secondary. Alright, books written by the fortress. And books written by Boland. He gets along with them because they both write in green. little dots here, I guess. That's fine. What kind of mysterious book is that? I don't know. His favorite. And orange. Fill her up. Alright. Cool. Nice. Let's see. Oh, we've built our room. We've got a kitchen, a barracks. What other things do we need? We need... I'm looking at some of these buff rooms and unit rooms. So unit rooms make for the most part combative units. Okay. Ooh, you can have magic users? That's fun. Let's see here. Apparently the prison itself makes units, but I think we'll be fine. Okay. Dorms. Increase the maximum number of units each connected room can be housed for each grid of dorms. A hospital. Maybe a hospital wouldn't be too bad after... Group of your choice is defeated in full. And maybe a hospital wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, kitchen, museum. Roll a d4 after defeating an enemy. On a 4, draw an object in the museum to commemorate, and you get +10 against that enemy type. Okay, okay. That's very specific. Fun, but very specific. Overseer's office. What does this do? Any in an overseers are worth double. Okay, okay. Maybe we'll start building that next turn. A stockpile. Increase your maximum resource supply by 50. I didn't know there was a maximum. And you draw that one. Pets you have. Stone mites have eaten. Oh, that's terrible. I didn't know there was a maximum number of resources you could have. Use your secret passages. Oof. Oh my goodness. There's an icon in this book that I've only seen next to the clowns. Yeah. Combat occurs. Okay, I'm just seeing how I can move my units. Apparently, I can only have a maximum number of resources. Where does it say how many I can have? Just taking a look through the book. Roll F'ing for maximum. Increase your maximum. Oh, I think it literally just increases more than 100. I would assume that this literally just increases the resources by 70. Or by 50. Because it would do nothing else. Increase your maximum trade goods. Yeah. Yeah, I think this literally... If you have more than 100 trade goods. These are... Well, what? Hang on. Is there supposed to be a maximum here? Game, I will totally work with you. But I need to know how many you can have. If you are because otherwise you could totally just draw like one, or you could create one. I guess you'd be wasting a turn not creating a more beneficial room. But then again, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna play it as I read it, in that it will boost it up, and the trade-off is that you don't create a better room. Because you could totally just draw blanks for like 5 turns in a row. So, yeah. That overseer's office is risky, risky, risky. But I like risky. So does that just include the trade resources? Or both? Rooms built on this floor cost half. Okay. How many tools? You know what? Yeah, let's call it there. Or you know what? No, let's recruit one more unit in our barracks. Yeah. We'll put him there. And you can go right here. Okay. Alright. Alright. Well, let's open up this crystal mine a little bit more. We get 3. Is it trade resources? Yes. 3 trade resources. And we burn one of the spades, which is nice because those do nothing. And now, our next effect is to choose where to build. I kind of get the idea of building multiple things. I want to start getting a hospital done. How many tools do dwarves lose in a project? Less with a storehouse. Oh, you know what we didn't get? We didn't get the overdone gear with this guy, but that's okay. Let's see. Temple, you must also choose its purpose. 5, and place a shield. 20 strength on a unit or troop. Well, I think before we do all that, it is imperative to build a storehouse. So, let's build down. Or let's build to the right here. And build a storehouse. So, bump that up a bit. Increase the length here, and we'll draw a card which reveals 5 resources. +1 is 22, and then we're gonna spend 5 and go down to 7 and create a storehouse. Okay. So this will half all the future buildings built on this one. I want to get a hospital next turn. Hopefully there's nothing too nasty lurking out in this a bit bigger. Yeah, hopefully there's nothing too nasty lurking out. Alright. So, what can we do about this storehouse? Let's see. We're going to create the character first. So, the person running the storehouse is old. Their mood. They are quiet. A dwarf. And they carry basically their shirt on their back. Alright. So. Level 1. We got the storehouse. Who has... was it a keeper? Organizer? Accountant? Yeah, I think it's the accountant. The counter? Yeah, the counter. You get your stuff at the counter. This is Mark. Spelled with a C. Mark the dwarf. And, let us determine what their personality is like. Once again, I will use my game here. They are old, quiet, what do we call him? Old, quiet dwarf who is light on clothing. I know Bolin was wearing overalls and nothing else, but he's got an entire storeroom that we're not looking at. Who knows what's in there? Alright. And, so... what kind of personality does this person have? They are also cooperative. Filled with vengeance. Perhaps something happened in old age. Or during their age. Very secluded. A spontaneous person. In their solidarity, they are a leader. Slowly this is turning into the big boss. We'll see what kind of transparency they have. They are honest. Big boss kind of is. And their artistic vision is creative. I don't think we'll explore too much of that, but I can see who this person is. Alright. I did this on the wrong layer again, but I caught myself. We can easily correct these mistakes. My pen is upside down. Yeah, there you go.
Here you go. Get it.
Shit.
Get out of here. Go. Go on. Go on.
Stairs. Okay. I Did I do these stairs on the right one? These should all disappear, right? If I click this? Yeah, cool. Cool. Okay. And they keep the storehouse gilded as well. I see, I see, I see. Alright. So, what does a gilded storeroom look like? Perhaps ornate chests? That'd be cool. Maybe you just got like an old dwarf surrounded by chests and bags. I can see it. I can see it. That's fun. Okay. Start off with this amazing chest here. I said it was amazing. Yeah, there we go. Much better. And I can't get that curve for some reason. Okay. Got a little latch on it, of course. Erase this. Boop. Much booping. Filigree. Maybe I want to get a bit smaller with that. Okay. I'm on the wrong layer. I can save it. That. And magic wand to take away this wrong crap. Move up to this one, and paste, and brush, and drop it like it's hot. Get an attitude. Maybe this is something I should have filled in beforehand, but you know what? That's fine. We'll just do it on the other side. I actually like the idea of it being an alternating one. Yeah. I get these two colors, please. Thank you. That's not even where this stuff is. Alright. And we'll fill this in like that. Ooh, and then it can be different colors on the bands coming down. Okay. Brush. Regular colors. A bit too curved for my like. I'd like it to be a little less. Okay. I really like drawing chests. I'm gonna take my time with this. Whoop. Have I done it again? I have. There's a button on here that just makes things auto-draw. I'm not sure exactly what button it is, but it's one of them. Okay. Too much. Too much. Okay. Fill this up. And there's a right click on this mouse thing too, but I don't know how it works. Primary is blue. The blue can go here. Fill and fill and switch and fill. Oh my goodness. Brush. And brush. Brush. And fill. And filigree. Not sure exactly what they would keep specifically in this chest, but keeping something alright. Well, this is where they just have like all their stuff, so. There we go. And more filigree. Really like how that stuff looks. Eh? What else can we add to this? Some little dots. Little dots for the pieces of metal. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Fuck. Okay. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot. Doot. I said doot, doot, doot. There we go. Okay. I just didn't want it touching anything. I like it better when it's separated. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Erase this up. Set erase. To erase this, because we're going to draw some bags. Just a couple, I think, yeah. Like they've got a bunch of stuff here. They kind of look like apples, but you know what? That's alright. I was like, what can I say about that? I got nothing. Okay. Here's our storeroom. And we've got a old quiet dwarf. Give him like an eye patch. Who knows what he's seen? Where do... There we go. Yeah, that's where eye patches go. He's, of course, bald. Kinda looks like a skeleton right now, but... There we go. Likes to hold up his cane. Tell people, "Hey, you get out of me! You get out of the storeroom now!" No, he's a cooperative person, but he can be quite vengeful. Especially when the little mice... Mice come for stuff. Shaking his fist at them. Yeah. Be quite quiet. He's quiet as a mouse, you see. That's why the mice are drawn to him. Little cane there. Perfect. Actually, not. That eye patch is just kind of hanging off to nothingness. Where do... That works. That works. Alright. So the next room will take half as many to build. And I'm gonna build a hospital on the adjacent side, because I like what we got going on here. Okay. Alright, how's our resources doing? Yeah, they're starting to dwindle a little bit. We might have to dig a bit deeper. I'm terrified of digging deeper and then, like, stuff gets missed. Oh, you know what? That was supposed to be the opposite color. I don't know how to do this. Okay. At this. Select. Fill with that. Yeah. I just like the alternating pattern. I think it looks pretty. Okay. Okay. Next up. Next up. What's good? What's good? We're gonna start off by harvesting from the crystal caverns, which is an ace. We'll get 2 trade resources, and then it's exhausted. How do we visualize that? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Let's continue. I don't want to just erase this stuff. I kind of like it. Let's continue. We're gonna build our hospital over here on the right. Hopefully, nothing too terrifying this way. I'm being very conservative in my diving for resources. I'm gonna have to eventually go a bit deeper if I want more stuff. Okay. Oh. In the room to the left, find a spade, which we ignore, and 10 more trade resources, bringing us to 35. Okay. So on the storeroom, hospital will cost 5 and 5. Now we're running out of regular unit resources, which isn't great. But we'll have a hospital. Alright. I think this might also be the last one we do. Because it takes a hot minute to draw. So let's yeah, YouTube seems to think that I'm done watching all this stuff. Come now. We're watching Nundi, Awaken and Command. We're listening to that. Yes. Alright. So let's begin by creating our character. Who's running our hospital? They're young. Their mood is quiet as well. They are a human, and their gear is ornate. I see a princess, a young princess who has come to our fortress to take care of our dwarves. Okay. So, storehouse, hospital. Isabella, who is the young, quiet human, ornately dressed. Hey. And we will generate their personality. Let's see how they behave. Okay. Isabella is a competitive person. In justice, they choose compassion, which is nice for a medical practitioner. Let's see here. They are also secluded. Everyone in this fortress is secluded, I swear. But perhaps that's not so bad. There's a lot of horrifying things that could happen out there. They are methodical. Good. You don't want someone spontaneous doing operations. They consider themselves a leader. I like that in a doctor, rather than someone just listening to the cries of people. They are also honest. And their artistic vision is creative. So everything about them is pretty natural. I want to fit this competitive streak into them. Maybe how they keep their room will help a bit. It is also gilded. What's a gilded hospital supposed to look like? They're young, and young meaning like younger than 20. I'm not sure. What would we add? That's good. Not even really sure what to start with a hospital. So it's gilded. I've been in a lot of hospitals, and honestly, they're not usually gilded places. Maybe I'm thinking like obsidian bone saws, but I don't know. How do I do that? Like an obsidian bone saw would be excellent at cutting things. And absolutely beautiful. Trying to think of things that I can draw aside from just like a bed. Because a bed I don't feel like would get... Or maybe I do draw a bed. Maybe I do draw a bed and make it like a princess's bed. Trying to figure out what their competitive streak would look like. But I'm not sure. Alright, let's draw a bed. Okay. Got a little stand for the bed here. I did the detail on the wrong thing again. Dude. Paste. Go back to detail. Excuse me. Brush. And okay. Said okay. Said okay. Some fluffy pillow. Yes. Alright, I need to just draw a straight line here. Yeah. Just draw a straight line. You can do it. I can do it. Ah, I have forgotten the name of this. But there's a really... There's a name for this, yes. Usually you'd have like the curtains here. But they'd also be featured in the hospital themselves. I kind of want to add like the curtain. Maybe I do add them. Yeah. It's a feeling of privacy, you know? Even if you don't need it all the time. Lines show that they're wavy. And let's see. We'll give her favorite colors. Let's see. Let's light blue and yellow. That's how she'll draw this up. The dressing area. Light blue and yellow. For the mattress? Nope. Okay. Does the blue go there as well? I think it does. Okay. And now for the human themselves. He's young, so... There we go.
With her little princess dress.
A runaway princess. That work is... Oh, that's not nice. Okay. I like that. That's fine. They've let her stay here because she just kind of beat people up and then nurse them back to health. Yeah. Been hunched over, but that's fine. Do a fade. And she'll be dressed. She'll be dressed as the in the colors of the fort. Yeah. Of course, regally so. Here we go. I know what I'll do. Nope. Nope. Want to have it be like that. And there we go. Build that up. And then a dark blue for your top. Oop, oop. And then her favorite color on her little band there. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that is going to be me for today. If you stopped by to take a listen or take a watch, I thank you very much for hanging out. Here is the fortress in whole as it stands. There was absolutely no conflict. Incredible. But I guess that's the luck of the draw sometimes. I would like to continue doing this. It's a lot easier on my brain than doing Dwarf Fortress, so hopefully soon I'll be able to get this running again. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. Take care. Have a good one.